Hi, I'm Brandy, and today I'd like to talk to you about soil-based organisms, why we need soil-based organisms, and why you should be eating more dirt. So let's talk about what is a soil-based organism. As the name suggests, they're organisms or microorganisms that are found naturally in our environment. They live in the soil. They do for plants more or less what probiotics do for humans, and they can do for humans what they do for plants. They break down plant material, they produce vitamins, they combat pathogens, a variety of other things. Some people claim that we're better off getting our probiotics from dirt than from foods like yogurt. But we don't really know how safe some of these natural products are versus the store-bought products. There's been an explosion of research recently into the human gut and the trillions of bugs that call this home. Scientists are finding links between the bacteria that live in our bodies, sometimes referred to as the microbiome system, and everything from obesity to diabetes, allergies, autoimmune disorders, and possibly a link at this time to autism. The research is just getting started. There's a lot more work that we have to do to learn about this complex system. Current work is simply to attempt to take a census because there's a lot of bugs that we need to catalog. Some examples we have right here, like lactobacillus. That's one of the few that I can even pronounce on here. If you ever read the back of the yogurt container, there's a lot of different things that goes on in our system. So figuring out exactly what these bugs are doing, or to us, or how we might be able to manipulate the populations to our benefit is still a considerable way off. What we do know is that consumers are starting to use probiotics in a big way. This is something that you may have seen if you watch commercials, if you ever go to the pharmacy, if you go to the supermarket. Probiotics are really being pushed on consumers right now and are gaining popularity. The consumption of dairy products right now is declining, but the consumption of yogurt is way up because it contains probiotics, and we're being told that this is something that's good for our body. Similarly, the sales of vitamin supplements right now has gone down, but probiotic supplements has gone way up. Um, I think right now they're saying that probiotics is going up about 20% a year. This is from businessinsider.com. They're fermenting products right now is another way that we're trying to get natural probiotics into our body. Soil-based organisms is really becoming a trend. It's a natural way to get a probiotic. So right now, people in North America have been subjected to different digestive distresses. I think I mentioned previously that obesity, high blood pressure, trying to find some links with autism, celiac disease, which is something that I have recently found out I have, is becoming more prevalent. It's an autoimmune disorder. Currently in the United States, and this is from the CDC, they are saying that 1 out of every 100 people in America has celiac disease, something that's on the rise. It's a digestive system disorder that is an autoimmune. No one knows what's causing those rises, but it is believed to have a link to gut bacteria. Interesting. So outside of probiotics, another answer that we can look to are soil-based organisms and how things have changed where we're no longer getting these. So soil-based organisms may be the drug of the future, but it's also the drug of the past. In 2012, the National Institute of Health's Human Microbiome Project, this was a 5-year project in the making, they concluded that humans are essentially superorganisms with microbiomes that outnumber our own cells 10 to 1. It was a fascinating article, took me forever to read. But in this report, the scientists think that healthcare in response can begin focusing on less traditional illnesses and more on treating disorders of the human microbiome to find a way to cure other illnesses. They're going to target these things with microbial species and therapeutic foods with our gut health to cure diseases. So something that was out of that article, it says that just as we have unwillingly destroyed our vital biomes in the human gut through overuse of antibiotics and highly processed foods, we have recklessly devastated the soil essential to our plant health through overuse of chemical fertilizers, fungicides, and herbicides, and pesticides. And these are the things that are feeding the human allergy and other illnesses in our culture. I found the article to be very interesting. 5 years in the making. So these helper bacteria that can help balance your body, some simple things that we can do that has been scientifically proven to be beneficial, things that some of us may have done that when we were children, things your parents probably did, things your grandparents definitely did. Go play outside. Stop using hand sanitizer. Stop overusing antibiotics. Eat more vegetables. Grow a garden. Very simple things that can get good bacteria into your body. I'm not saying don't wash your hands. I'm saying wash your hands well, but don't use antibacterial soap. Don't use things that can kill off the good bacteria that your body needs. If you have a cold, you don't need an antibiotic. You're killing the good that's in your body. A few simple things that have been recommended for years. The American Academy of Pediatrics says you don't need an antibiotic for your kids if they have a cold, if they have an upper respiratory infection that's viral. You're actually doing more harm to your body than you're doing that's good. So I'm just trying to say to you guys that these are a few things that we can do that might help ourselves and maybe help our future generations by trying to turn around the way that our world is going, that's been causing a lot of health problems for ourselves and is leading to the devastation of our children. Go play outside. Let your kids make some mud pies. Let them taste it. It would be a lot of fun, and it might actually be good for their health. So I hope maybe this has persuaded a few of you to maybe do a few things different, even if it's as simple as just letting your kids play outside a little bit more. So I hope you enjoyed my speech, and you guys have a great day.